We're doing Cuomo, and this is his prepared speech after, Biden calling him to resign, Harris calling him to resign. It's like, this is weird. What kind of shenanigans is going on? So I'm sitting there thinking, because of all the weirdness, what is he not doing that they want? He's lockstep with de Blasio. They're not threatening de Blasio. He's done weirder. And then I sit there and see the news. They're going to impeach him even if he resigns because he may be able to run again. Or he may want to run again. I was like, oh my Lord, this sounds like a Trump thing. So we're going to look at this. And the thing with these kind of accusations, when you're watching somebody and they're doing a response video, you're looking, do they have stress? Do they have fear? Are they being defiant? Because those would all be normal, emotional responses depending on how they're responding to the accusations.
Over the past several months, you have heard a number of complaints brought against me. I called for an independent review, and I said at the beginning I would let the process unfold. I didn't want anyone to say that I interfered.
Other than the fact that all I'm seeing right now is portrayal. So we're seeing an actor. We're not seeing stress. We're not seeing fear. And we're not seeing defiance. We're seeing an actor. And on top of this acting that we see, the portrayal, we're getting trigger words that kick your mind back to Trump. An independent review. I would not interfere. I would let the process play out. I'm sitting here thinking, well, this is odd. Because emotionally, for an emotional person, which seems to be their target audience for just about anything when they're manipulating, it's going to trigger their mind to sit there and think, oh, Cuomo must be good. They won't even be able to articulate for the emotional person, not for you, but for the emotional person, that the reason why is because the circumstances that he's going through mirror the circumstances that the person that they like went through.
I said I would hold my tongue, and I have, making only limited comments. It has been a hard and a painful period for me and my family, especially.
He's got a cue or something, and you watch his eyes. He keeps looking to the same spot, so I'm assuming that's his teleprompter. And then he flashes back to the camera to give the camera the eye contact. He's probably practiced this speech, so he's memorized it. But it's always nice to have that teleprompter there because speaking in front of a camera creates its own stress. But again, we're not seeing anything outside of that. All we're seeing is an actor.
As others feed ugly stories to the press. But I cooperated with the review, and I can now finally share the truth. My attorney, who is a non-political former federal prosecutor, has done a response to each allegation. And the facts are much different than what has been portrayed.
What an interesting word, portrayed, because that's all we're seeing. Key words, he's triggering your mind to sit there and think, oh, for those that do not think and all they rely on is emotion. He said, nonpartisan, fair guy. He's the one.
That document is available on my website. If you are interested, please take the time to read the facts and decide for yourself. First, I want you to know directly from me.
He must have done this quite a few times. You see him with his lips, they go up and down over his teeth, dry mouth, constantly speaking, not really swallowing. It would lead me to believe, because of the length of time we've just watched this and how long he's been speaking, isn't that long? So he's been doing this over and over again until they got the good take.
That I never touched anyone inappropriately or made inappropriate sexual advances. I am 63 years old. I've lived my entire adult life in public view. That is just not who I am. And that's not who I have ever been. There is one complaint that has been made that bothered me most. That was a complaint made by a young woman, Charlotte Bennett, who worked in my office. And it's important to me that you fully understand the situation. Charlotte worked in my office last year as an assistant. She was smart, talented, and eager to learn. She identified herself to me as a survivor of sexual assault. She said that she came to work in my administration because of all the progress we had made in fighting sexual assault. She talked about the personal trauma that she endured and how she was handling it.
I don't know how long he was going to sit there and talk about this one individual, which should elicit some kind of response, even if you've practiced this over and over again until you got the good take. And we're still in acting mode. We have no memory, not even just a reference memory. It's nothing. It's practiced. We're not seeing extra stress. We're not seeing fear, and we're not seeing defiance. This is pure acting. Now, I have no idea what they're leading up to with this mess. Maybe it's just a distraction, and now I've contributed to the distraction. Or the comedy of it, I have no idea. I do not know what the game plan is, but personally for me, when it comes to body language and I see this kind of thing where it's just acting, and these people are not stressed out about the drama that's going on around them, and they have no track record of being defiant to their party, it's just a distraction for some weird reason to give you sympathy towards this man as if he was Trump. It's odd, and apparently part of a plan that we don't know.
If you'd like to learn more about analysing body language, there is a video course available on Mandy's website for Gold subscribers, where Mandy teaches more about her techniques of deception detection. There's also other content such as the Crime series and Interesting Minds series, available to both Gold and Silver subscribers.
If you like it, please share and subscribe. Thanks for watching.
I would like to thank the sponsor of this video, Fero. Fero is one of the few cryptocurrency projects that I respect. Unlike most other cryptocurrencies, Fero is focused on safeguarding your financial privacy without compromising on trustlessness, which means no third parties are required, and transactions are private by default. Fero also has an exciting roadmap to look forward to. Features such as Instant Send, where payments can both be sent and confirmed within seconds. There's also Elysium, which adds tokenization functionality similar to Ethereum, but it also enables these assets to enjoy Fero's privacy technology. There's many more things on the roadmap, and if you'd like to learn more, head over to fero.org.